Hey, welcome back to Pre-K Sunday School. It's great to be back with all of you, both in person for elementary Sunday School and online for Pre-K Sunday School. Today, this week, we celebrate a special birthday, that of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. is one of our heroes. Through nonviolence, he worked to fight racism and to work for civil rights for all people. Today our story is about Jesus when he was just a little boy. Well, with that, let's head on in for our story. This is our story. The Boy at the Temple. Every year, Jesus' family traveled from their home in Nazareth to Jerusalem to celebrate the festival of Passover. Jesus loved going to the festival. He loved the crowds of people, he loved the noise and the bustle and activity, and he loved spending time in the temple. One year, when Jesus was 12, the festival began like any other. Mary and Joseph and Jesus enjoyed the sights, sounds, and activities of the festival together. When the festival was over, Mary and Joseph joined others from Nazareth for the long walk home. But when the group stopped for the night, the end of the first day, Mary and Joseph could not find Jesus anywhere. Everyone thought he had been walking with someone else in the group. "Jesus!" yelled his parents. "Jesus, where are you?" Mary and Joseph were frantic. They quickly walked back to Jerusalem looking for him. They searched the city high and low for 3 whole days until they found Jesus in the temple. Mary and Joseph were surprised at what they saw. Jesus was in the temple talking to the teachers, more than twice his age. He was just a boy, but he could talk about God with a room full of grown-ups. The teachers in the temple were impressed with what Jesus knew. Mary and Joseph were proud, but they were still a bit angry with Jesus. "Jesus, why weren't you with us? We have been looking all over for you," Mary and Joseph exclaimed. Jesus replied, "Why were you looking for me? Didn't you understand that I was in my Father's house?" Mary and Joseph didn't understand. But with that, they gathered their belongings and began the long walk back home. That's our story. Well, I bet Jesus' mom and Joseph were really scared when they couldn't find Jesus. And I bet they were really glad when they finally found him. It's important to tell your parents where you are, or where you're going, or what you're doing, even if you think they might know. Because being a parent, it's hard sometimes. Well, Jesus taught the priests, and each one of you have things that you teach. You teach us and others every day. And we also, each one of us, have so much to learn. May we honor Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by keeping our hearts and our minds open to learning, dreaming of the world as it can be. We'll know that we love you, and we'll see you next time.